Hey y'all, thanks for dropping by Designed by Kathy. Today I'm going to be doing a canvas. I think it's like an 11 by 14, and I'm going to make another attempt, because I've tried several, at doing a wing pour. I see a lot of you saying a lot of times about being discouraged if it doesn't work out right. Well, that happens to everybody, but all you can do is just keep trying. Just do it again. So let me get everything set up, and we're going to see if we can get a wing pour to happen today. I've got four colors that I'm going to be using here. I've got a brown, a latte, a turquoise, and just some white. And what I want to do first with the white is I want to get a little bit on my background before we get started. Because doing the wing pour, you can have some negative space, and that's fine outside on your outer edges and whatnot. So I don't want to have to flow my paint if it's got a good pattern going over the edges, because then it takes your pattern with it. So don't want to do that. So I'm going to lay down just a little light base here of white. Now the thing to remember is when we're going to try to do this, and I totally get the concept, it just doesn't always come out exactly like I want it to. But what goes in your cup first is what's going to come out last. And what we want to come out last is a large amount of mostly our white. And then I'm going to go next with my latte. Now, as I've mentioned before, when you're layering your paints in your cup, if you will bank off of the edge, you have better luck at it staying right there on top, instead of it just clunking down in there and heading to the bottom. I'm really hopeful I have enough white. Even though some of you have told me you think I waste a lot of paint, I actually make my pours very conservative. That can be a bad thing when you've got everything mixed and ready to go and you're pouring along and then you realize you don't have enough. It kind of messes up your process there. So it's better to do a little over pour, save the excess that doesn't run off, and use it. Use it for something else, another project. Also keep in mind that on a canvas this size, we're using very little paint. It's a 2-to-1 ratio of paint and my Floetrol pouring medium. So basically, I've got less than an ounce for this size of each of these colors, less than an ounce, maybe about a half ounce of paint in each cup, and then to the half ounce I would add a whole ounce of the Floetrol. Okay, so let's get to pouring and see what happens. It may come out totally something different, but you know, when you do that, and if you like it, it doesn't matter whether or not it comes out like what you initially started. I'm going to tilt this up just a little bit because we're gonna let it run. We want it to, well, I'll just start pouring and stop talking. How about that? So I'm going to just start with making some little easy peasy sort of back and forth motion. Now we've got a little bit of a winged effect. This still did not do, I clearly did not use enough white. We've got a pretty cool little thing going. So this is not what I wanted to have happen, but we're going to do a little manipulation here. You can see the concept of this technique. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to come out right every time. That's the interesting part. We've got some great cells going along here. I don't have any additive, silicone rather, in these paints. I do like the color combo. That I thought I would be happy with, and I do like this color combo. Okay, folks, this did not come out as wings, as you can see, but it came out pretty cool. Now that always makes me happy. I call these happy accidents. First time I ever heard that was at a songwriter workshop where some great lines, probably a lot of songwriters wouldn't like to admit this, but some very great lines came out as just some conversation that turned in to be some super great, incredibly good lyrics. And they called it a happy accident. So happy accidents are a good thing. This is really interestingly cool. I like it. I still want to get the feather pour down. So hey, just hang with me. We're going to try it again and again and again until we get it. Next time, I hope you'll tune back in. I've got some new paint pouring Arteza paints that we're going to be trying for the first time and reviewing. So I hope you'll pop back in for that video. And thank you all for watching. I appreciate it so much. Your likes, your shares, your thumbs up, and your comments. If you're new to Design by Kathy, I hope that you will join, subscribe. Yeah, you can join too, but subscribe for sure. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.